on something on YouTube right now. They won't let you broadcast.
No, it says it's on the air like it's broadcasting.
Okay, well I'm gonna check it out then.
See if it is. You gotta check chance to take a look. If it'll let you show it.
Yeah. You got the little what's the name by your signal, the camera. I'm waiting to see if it come in.
And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we
were the
booth up if your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, up right now.
Yeah, so.
Alright.
Oh, look at you broadcasting. The man who never could broadcast.
Well, I figured I'd give you a little, a little look at my offense so you can.
Oh, I play prime time all the time. I already know what he like to run.
Not him. I said me, so you know you can prepare yourself for what you're gonna get in your little stadium.
Shit, I'll blow you out 20-0 before that month.
Before a 1 yard play changed the whole game.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
You got an ugly stadium.
This crowd is ready.
Who, me?
As their guys get set to match
yeah, you need to redo that stadium. That stadium's ugly as fuck.
And the Toronto
Whatever, that's still hot. That's why I'm the #1 money franchise in the
that
league.
shit hot, all right. That shit murdered the Brooklyn.
Man, you on drugs.
What the hell? Look like a goddamn Kentucky Derby.
A 2-1 team set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This is taken at his 4.
Damn, y'all look too much alike.
What you mean? I got red and blue.
What the hell? Look like the Giants playing the fucking B team or some shit.
Man.
Man, I don't understand that though. Why do every team in the NFL have to be red and fucking blue? That's why they be game banging out there in California. They started this shit.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Oh, you must like you got a quarterback. You got the damn quarterback spreading them out 3 wide.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Olivier Vernon.
Gotcha.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a
loss. Something with a deep ball.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey. Because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
I'm talking about you.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I'll be right back.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now a second down throw for Kaiser. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On third down, Kaiser. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Damn Bears, they got caught playing. They ain't do the suspension. He still blew what's the name out the school.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Try to run monster.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal.
Now I just told him that shit was illegal.
Nah, that's cool.
He done saw the shit on the goddamn. Screen. Now he never used to run monster. Motherfuckers just always gotta be on better.
I mean, I don't mind.
McManus
Able like I can't stop it.
And the Giants are off.
He got a delay in the game.
Let him run the shit, but I told everybody that shit was illegal.
But very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
Absolutely does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due. That's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And they can
Why is my guy running around in a fucking circle?
Back at the 8-yard line. Jordan Willis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
How he's jumping over my guy?
Kevin King with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, what?
one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Kaiser to throw it this time. Looking for Shepard deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions,
he said you lagged.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
I don't see no lag.
Exactly. Some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to look deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 24. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mayfield now. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Throw the
And
fucking
time
ball,
finally
dude.
runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
How starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. Nice survival.
Oh, the pressure's too great, and he goes down once more. Bruce Irvin. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Damn.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
He said what?
I told you hotter than fish grip.
From the gun, Kaiser.
Hey,
Stays up.
That's all right.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Well, I want you to be sitting in the fucking pocket. I'll release the hands.
And we got Kaiser.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Kaiser now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
I mean, he got Kaiser raggedy ass playing.
What is going on here? I've got 3rd down. Screen shows 3rd down, but they've got the punt team out there.
What the fuck is he doing? Can the motherfucker count?
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back here right after this.
Oh, you got your mic on, Geeky. That's why that shit echoing and shit.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Get the ball and ball.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now back out comes the offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Olivier Vernon brings him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. Yeah, the Giants ready to come out now.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They begin with a run by Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Damn, the people champ ain't scratchy yet.
Nah, I can't keep running, trying to run different shit, man.
So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And an alley to run. He's got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Saquon Barkley, that's probably the fastest motherfucker in the game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I guess I'll take him a little bit more serious.
Yeah, because he will be your ass right now.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
That'll probably be 17.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second down, Michel, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And leaves them at 3rd and 1. On the ground, Michel. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Giant territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
That's called overly clothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it down here about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive.
Once
again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
You need
Carlos Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this will be a touchdown. Braxton Miller punching it in from a yard away. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
How the fuck he fall for that stupid shit? You know damn well you don't want that 3 points because you down by 10. I'd have forced you to kick the field goal. I'd have made it a motherfucking quarter like a motherfucker.
That's more than one way to skin a cat.
Especially when the damn cat already skinned. He should have known that.
Raymond now on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
First down, Kaiser.
He ain't said nothing about the lag no more. I hope he don't lose again. Talking about the fucking lag.
Right at the 34 here. The completion good for 3 and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But
there ain't been no lag.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
He's going to wind up and air it out, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And if they're going to take it in for another touchdown like they did on their last drive, they're going to have to do it the hard way, starting at the 1.
And boy, is that a difficult position. Obviously, where they are on the field, they have to be careful with the football. But at the same time, they can't be so careful that they can't run their offense as well. Everyone's got to lock in this situation. No mistakes.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out of his end zone, Mayfield going up top. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
Oh, I hate about this guy. You can make a perfect throw on no motherfucker.
Come from a long distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
To Michelle on the dump off. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back to Toronto. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Second down, Kaiser. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Kaiser. Throw left side complete. It's Coleman. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me, the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Second down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Damon Harrison busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Gun!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
Get the fuck out of here. It's batting the ball down.
Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. And it's Malone now. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh down.
Fat lady shit, huh?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Yeah, that bitch
Seems
right
just
now.
as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz
You trying to put the hammer on your ass.
Raekwon McMillan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
It's interesting, partner, that
Look at him. He done got bold. He's even rolling out on your motherfucking ass.
actively because they think the way kickers are
Kaiser,
nowadays.
sorry ass. How the
52-yard
fuck
field goal,
Kaiser
you
gets
kind
so
of give it a
good?
point. But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone,
I
they're
done
going to
had
guard it
Kaiser.
even more, which
Kaiser
means
sucked.
more
That
pressure.
motherfucker playing like a pro.
Kaiser to throw it.
And 3 people watching too.
He's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll bring him down at
might
the
wanna cut it
18-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after
Strip
this.
that motherfucker. God damn, I told you he was hotter than fish grease right now. He playing pretty good man right now. I got to give it to him.
Well, I had a chance to score earlier. I just decided to fucking go for
The
it.
Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
Yeah,
This is 3rd down and 12.
Playoffs. He always play good in the regular season. That's why he's great.
Kaiser. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with now 2
Damn, he killing him with that little motherfucking in route.
And the Giants add on to their
Oh,
lead.
yeah, that fat lady shit.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out now comes the offense back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
He said we can't
Some
run
people
plays
like
out.
to do
We can't
that.
run any plays
I remember
monster
playing
play,
for
right?
a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Damn, did you run it on you?
The hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here. And
But
do
they
something
run it
some
back on
other
you
time.
there.
But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to get him his 2nd sack now in the
Mayfield been getting
afternoon.
fucked up.
On the left side.
I ain't lying. My left side was caving in on too. I don't know what it is. That dude must be a beast over there because I got 77 for the Cowboys. That big
Now a 2nd down
He
throw
couldn't
for
throw it
Mayfield.
down.
And Bryant's going to go over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a
Tyrone,
pickup of 12 for 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and
was
set
fucking
in a
up,
hurry.
letting him walk through.
No, check! Patriot! Patriot!
But damn, I don't get it because Black walked through him 31-9.
That escapes
He
the
come through and smash
forced out
mine.
to his left.
Oh, man,
He can
give
run
me a
for it, and he
fucking
will.
break. It made me
The decision to
fucking
tuck and run
run.
gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He better not
And
throw it. He'll
I
throw
would
the
guess
pick.
that in his headset he
No,
was
he
hearing
was
from his
open
coach,
X.
it's
He
3rd
just
down,
fucking
don't
pushing
take a
across
sack.
the line.
And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He
This
doesn't
one
get
over
the first
anyway. I'll
down,
just
but
fucking
does turn
down
a
and just
possible
keep
loss
getting in.
into positive yardage.
Better luck next time. Good thing you're in the AFC.
Nah, I ain't worried about him. I'm fucking around.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
What you
And
throwing
he's
the
going to be
fucking
intercepted
ball,
a third
baby?
time. Picked off near the 44. And he will bring it back.
Damn.
It's a pick six and a Giants
Pick six.
touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a
Mouse
big
has
way.
got
And
this
it done
hard
it not
and
just by
boom.
out-athleting them, which is often the case,
season.
but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Yeah, you didn't take it serious.
McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
30 twice and started going for it. Yeah,
I know he's feeling good about himself right
Let's
about
field it
that.
at the 2.
Hey, both fucking fist pumping and everything.
Now
He's
this
feeling
offensive
good right
unit
about now.
ready to
He
see what
got
they
2
can do
victories.
here. They've lost
Well,
this
one
one.
mother,
Their
2
offense has
victories in 2
struggled.
hours.
Do they
This
try to put
motherfucker,
together
he's out of that
something here at
fifth
the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Well, Charles, it's great.
Oof.
We knew it had to win. Well, you know, shit happens. It is what it is. Why they call this shit batting?
Yeah, it happens. I should have took him a little bit more serious, but I really didn't care.
Yes, go throw GG.
Oh, you sending a picture out?
Oh, he always do that. Send a picture of the damn score and thing. That's how he do. That's his MO. Even when he loses, he'll send a picture. See, he can't get all black. That's his kryptonite.
Oh.
Black in the playoffs. His kryptonite. I see him before you will.
Oh, I hope I see him in the playoffs. In the Super Bowl.
Trying to run away from the fucking division. That motherfucker 3-1 now.
Oh, is he? Damn.
Oh, then he gonna talk shit. Okay, let's go
Oh,
on
did-
for oh, even Larry got to sing a song on that one. Sing a song with 6 pairs, a pocket full of ride. That motherfucking talking shit, he didn't even try. I just think you didn't take him for real. You went in there like Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas and got hit with a couple of right hooks in the mouth and couldn't bounce back. Damn, well, I thought you was going to eat his ass up. I was rooting for you.
Hi.
Yeah, I lost too, so fuck it. It is what it is. Okay, let's see here. More money, more problems. So who got that monster play? The Panthers?
Oh, I'm not even sure who actually has it.
Oh, it was 3-0 at half. It was a lot closer without a couple. He was complaining about the lag. Now look at him. He happy as fuck. I told you. He talking about no lag no more. Motherfucker. Lag my ass. He ain't talking about the lag no more. He got the win. But if he had a loss, he'd have been screaming about the lag like a motherfucker. I would have won, but that goddamn lag got me. That's okay. Oh, so goes like another day, another day. See if I can beat the Eagles. I punted to his first, and the last play was a pick six. Boy, Thomas, snot. Well, they said the Titanic couldn't be sunk, but that motherfucker sunk the thing.
remember, Wolf. Just remember, what was my record last year? At the same time.
You was undefeated.
No, I was 2-2. Remember, I lost. No, that was last season. No, it was last season.
That was the year before that. That's the first
No.
Super Bowl when you was undefeated.
Well, yeah. Well, I wasn't undefeated. I lost to what's the name?
Well,
the first game of the season.
That field goal fake was mean though. That damn punter got some speed. Whoever your punter is, that motherfucker run.
Well, remember, the punters don't normally do it. It's the backup quarterback that does the holding.
It don't matter though. He still can run.
Oh yeah, my backup quarterback is Braxton Miller.
Yeah, he checked himself. He got to get past Black first. He can't. Black motherfucker, you got to get past Wolf. I beat your ass in the playoffs. What you talking about?
He said.
I ain't gonna even comment on it though. He want me to comment. I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna beat him when it matter most. I just got off work. I just worked 16 shit. I ain't concentrating working shit. It's all love. You know, when it matter most, I will be there. The Wolf will be in his hair. I haven't played Larry, Finn, or Finn. Who the fuck is Larry Finn? I don't know that motherfucker. That must be a new dude in the system.
Hold on. Watch what I say.
I ain't saying shit. I ain't fucking with that conversation. That shit go on out. Yeah, this shit packed this year. We got fucking Finn with the Packers. It's gonna be a bitch. And Finn like my damn kryptonite. I can't some of that shit. I don't know. You should have put up that Geeky. You ain't beat Ray yet. He happy, boy. He happy as fuck. Cause after the way you been beating school ass, everybody was like kind of like tripping. He might fuck around and go to the AFC if he dominated you like that. Just to go to the Super Bowl. Who ain't saying shit? serious, man. We zoning, and why would y'all let him be that fucking open? That damn other lead that fucked me up. Yeah, he got fun with this. He went.
All right, man. I got to roll.
All right, I'll.
Later.